What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before you dive into this video, just as a heads up, this was all recorded live on Twitch, which you can follow me on Twitch at Mr. Creature. But yeah, so some of the commentary and some of the conversations may not make too much sense to you, and I apologize, but hope you enjoy the video. You must have rated like legitimately when I went on break. Yep, 4 minutes ago. Yep, okay. It's all good though. I love y'all. Hello. Welcome everybody. I'll fix. Okay. Welcome. Hey. We're all good and dandy. Get up and stretch, you know. Sitting down too long, it's not good for you. Now we're gonna dance. I forgot to grab my bottle of water. Thankfully, it's legitimately just a box right next to my desk. Delicious. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone from the Jelly Squad doing? Hope doing well. All right, let's get moving. Woohoo! If I remember, weren't you supposed to be getting a pad there, Kaya? If I remember correctly. Weren't you supposed to be getting a pad here, there, then soon? You did! Yes! See, I knew I remembered it. I remembered it. My brain doesn't fail me all the time, just some of the time. I was hoping he'd have something to say about it. I feel like there should be something behind it or in it. I don't know. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Let's move. Let's move. How you liking having a pad? Is it working well for you? You partying hardying? Pad is wonderful. Fantastic. Stuck, motherfucker. That's not the right button. Meow. Let's see if she's hanging out in here. Did say this was her room. She's not in here. All right. Am I a Zelda fan? All right. So I'm gonna tell you yes, because I do enjoy Zelda and I do enjoy the lore. However, I have not beaten a Zelda game in quite some time. I play them and then I don't play them anymore. That's the easiest way to describe it. Ocarina of Time is my favorite, but I think Majora's Mask is a piece of shit. So I get a lot of hate for that one. Yeah. Do not like Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time, great. Most of the portable things, great. Except for trains. The fucking train one was real dumb. That one was stupid. I forgot what, I think that was a DS game. I don't know. It was weird. Just, the trains were stupid. But my favorite one is Twilight Princess. Like hands down, straight up, Twilight Princess is favorite. I feel bad that there's one I have never really been able to get in touch with, and that is Skyward Sword. Okay, and I'm gonna get so much hate in the YouTube comments probably for this statement, but I couldn't play Skyward Sword solely because when it came out on the Wii, the Wii or the Wii U, whatever it came out on, the freaking the motion controls on the Wii are fucking terrible. They've always been terrible. See what's going down. Ah! Nice. I approve. I approve, Kaya. I approve. But yeah, the motion controls on the Wii were terrible, which took me right out of Skyward Sword. I have like the collector's edition Wiimote for Skyward Sword and shit. And I could never play it. I hated it. Just insane amounts. So my next bright idea was, ooh.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes?
Let me play.
Depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
And I was like, all right, cool. And then so I didn't really play a lot of it, even though I bought it. And then I rebought it on the Switch because they said it had, you know, got rid of the motion controls. I was like, awesome. I hate them. The motion controls are just as bad as they were on the Wii, and the button controls or whatever they want to call it are fucking terrible. So I still can't play Skyward Sword. Still. It sucks. It's not all. Do not enjoy. All right, that staff. I don't know if you can see it that well. There's a viper head on the end of that staff. You can kind of see it like hiding right next to the word staff. There's a viper head. And now all I can think about is Jafar. Sons of bitch. That's okay. I did get to make her new weapon. Could have made Kisara's weapon, but I don't know where the hell she went, so. Screw you, Kisara. It's just, it's not. Like, I want to like it, but I can't. I can't fucking do it. Earned combat points. I don't care about that. Reduces the effect, but boosts the duration. Nope. Just gonna straight up as it is. So yeah, I own it. I still can't play it. I don't like it. I tried. I gave it a good like 2 hours, 3 hours. I couldn't do it neither way. Fucking hated it so much. So the last Zelda game I've beat was Twilight Princess. I put a lot of time into Breath of the Wild. Or anyone freaks out that I haven't played, I have. I own it. I put a lot of time into it. I just never beat it. I kept getting distracted by everything the fuck else and never beat the game. So yeah. But yes, I do like Zelda. I like the Game Boy ones, Ages and Seasons. I like all of them, really. But I'm more of a fan of the.
Kisara never came back to see us.
It really isn't. It is, but it isn't. It's.
Where would she even go?
It's an open world exploration RPG with Zelda lore. Really, what it is.
And Renans have a chance of getting along.
But I don't hate it. I thought it was really well made. And I enjoyed the trials and stuff.
Around here, did we?
But it's.
This realm had its own.
I have the problem with open world games is I forget there's a story, and I just like, ooh, let's go over there. Ooh, what's over there? Ooh, what's over there? Ooh, what's over there? And then it gets to the point where like, oh yeah, I should probably get back to the story. Oh, I beat the boss. Oh, I beat the boss again. Like, ah, shit.
Yeah, well,
Like,
if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Kitty.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good
Kitty.
care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
And Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be a lot of the same. I did have the Warriors game on Wii U. Whatever, Hyrule Warriors or whatever it is. I played that. That wasn't bad, but that wasn't meant to be like a mainline thing anyway. Same with the Fire Emblem Warriors. It was just meant to be a fun thing with Zelda stuff in it. And it was actually I enjoyed it. I really enjoy Fire Emblem Warriors. I played a lot of that on the Switch.
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
But I mean,
Well,
I
we
think
certainly don't mind you coming along. We just
in
figured you'd
terms
stay behind
of-
and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same
I
thing.
think Twilight
However,
Princess was like
in
the
the
pinnacle
end,
of Zelda
Something changed my mind.
for me.
Ever since Miguel died, I've been
Like
thinking
I love
a lot
Ocarina of Time, don't get
about
me
where I
wrong,
went
but I
wrong,
really think they
what I
nailed
should have
it
done
with
differently.
Twilight Princess.
You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danon lives,
Like just
but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so
But,
I never
like,
bothered
also
to look
in my
too far
case,
past its surface.
my first Zelda game
chose to be
was Link to the
ignorant.
Past, which was already a
Because of that,
game anyway. Like they did a
because of me,
fantastic job with
my
that game.
brother,
Miguel's death wasn't
Um,
your fault, Kisara.
You know what I mean? So like
Perhaps you're
I
right.
started like
but in the end,
what
it was
started
me
the
he
golden age of
entrusted his
Zelda,
dream
if
to.
in
I
my
learned
opinion.
that nothing in this life is
Um,
free or gained without sacrifice.
Right? Exactly.
Now that I know that,
Exactly.
I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
Even now, like it's still a good
So,
game.
Decided to join us?
I have.
There are
And
some
hopefully I can
games that held
continue
up
to protect
really
Elder
well.
Valencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
Like Link to the Past, still just a fantastic game.
And here I
Even in
thought you
today's
joined
age
for
of
an
graphics,
opportunity on my life.
it's still such a good game because they hammered it. They like
In all
they just
honesty,
nailed it.
I'm grateful to you. I truly am.
And
I
then
don't blame you
same
for
thing.
what
There's
happened.
like Chrono
But I
Trigger
must
for
also leave your
RPG.
service.
Even
No
today
longer will I
is
be
just
defined by
goddamn
protecting a
perfect.
Lenin Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do.
Woo!
Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
That is cool. That is actually
Well,
really cool.
This crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
No complaints. That is
We
dope.
make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Woohoo! Bug ha zar ba-doom boom. Bug ha zar ba-doom boom. Bug ha zar ba-doom boom. She's gonna bitch and complain. Like she always does. Yay! What I get? Comrades and freedom. Recruit Lord Dohalim. Woohoo! Got a whole bunch of recipes too. Now we're gonna get a bunch of stuff. Alphen. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to get a new one from him, but I'll take the max AG up. Thank you. This should all be Dohalim's. Yep. Gonna get a bunch of these. All right, there we go. All right, so we gotta get a look. There's one thing I want to find beforehand to see. Not seem to have a counter prevent KO thing. So. All right, we'll get that one. Get him his moves here. He can. That's interesting. Let's see now. Get him that one. Old play styles that. Get him some more of those. These will be handy. We don't have enough for any of that. That's fine. Kisara! You know, very hard to figure out. She's just kind of like a tankiness. Like that'll work for her, and more weak point damage. Okay. What we got for him? The oh hell yeah! And there we go. Okay, that'll help Rinwell. Did I already? No, I didn't. I think that's what I was trying to save up for. These. Let's get this one so it finishes that one off. Alright. It's casting art resilience. Overlimit extension. Easier overlimit. Increased ailment rate. Bonus gauge. Bonus gauge. Increased ailment rate. Bonus gauge. Increased attack when full. I already have, but we're going to give her the second version of that. Okay. Yeah, I have KO prevention, so I can live one hit, one KO that wouldn't take me down. What do we get here? Shockwave slash, what is that? A ground sword slash. Over limit extension. Increase counterattack. Oh, get that, and... Don't really... I'll get that one for now, because that might help keep my combo going. Yeah, okay.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield.
Oh, that's
around
cool.
like
I
it's
didn't realize the
nothing.
mirror shield's on the back. That's awesome.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
Hell yeah, it is.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Eldermen and Sea Guard.
Damn right.
So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying
Ah,
on you.
she's such a sexy
That's
bitch.
okay.
Anyway,
It doesn't
I like
matter
both
if
of
you
them.
do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes
Damn.
for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought.
because you don't feel pain
I'm
doesn't
sure
mean you don't
you'll
need
do us
protecting.
proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
I plan on it. All right. Got a lot of these
What
probably
was
go through.
Catholic even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
That wouldn't
He
work
had to
though.
have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
Hmm.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danins and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Xion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Any more? No? Cool. All right, let's fix my party. When I remember how. There we go. And stare enemies to keep them down. Oh, nice. Okay. That's cool. I like this party right here. That'll work. I think that'll work the best. Ow! Make sure she didn't reset herself. Did not. Cool. Equipment. One's still all good and golden. Looks like it. All right. Let's get moving then. Yonkers! Yeah, yonkers!
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Mahog Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder
Over
what kind
here?
of lore
No.
we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. They try to get in our way. We'll take.
Out of our way!
And this worked!
Tempest Whirl!
I'll take out my shield.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well.
Ow! Okay. Die! Uh-huh. That worked well, I guess. Great. I'll take a look at this map. Alright, campsite's all the way over there. We already knew that though. That's nothing new. Oh, apparently the friend's around here somewhere. I'll find it after this fight.
Out of my way!
Damn. Thing just got fucking annihilated.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
I'll leave it to you.
Make it rain.
Astral energy!
Oh yeah. Way to end a fight.
That's
All
a
right.
pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you.
All right, where are you, birdie man? Aha!
Hoo hoo hoo.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo.
Okay then.
One of your buddies.
Right, we've spotted 16 of them. I don't know how many birds there are, but we found 16 of them.
Not on my watch. Think we start now. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Goodbye.
Well done.
I'm not done. Take this. Stardust.
Falling storm!
Glacial spear.
Here, extinguish darkness. Freeze laser. Perfect move. Here I go.
You're finished.
Yeah. That was a fun fight.
This could be useful.
Sure it could.
There's something in the water.
We gonna learn to fish finally?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
What?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to
Okay.
swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you.
I am not.
Let me show you how it's done.
Yep, I get to learn how to fish finally. Fishing. There are various fishing points scattered throughout Dana, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can then be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even to unlock new titles, so don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing contains 4 steps: casting, luring, hooking, reeling. More information, consult the fishing controls. Eat a cookie. Oh,
You're
okay.
still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish. Ha!
Oh.
Reel it in.
Oh, I see. Oh. Oh. Harder than it looks. Okay. Yeah. Caught something, though.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
All right. Marked enough for that.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Oh, Jesus.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
Put it like that. Maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to
Cool.
hear. Thanks for showing us.
I will not be doing that more often, but
Okay.
what the? Fishing a long time, built up a good collection of equipment. Share it with you interested. Some one thing in exchange. Records you catch. Some more you catch, some more equipment I'll hook you up with. I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. The fishing expert. Talk upon can feature you basics, teaching, showing me fishing notes, tell you where to go fetch fish, give you new gear, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I want to assume this is Kisara. Yeah. Skilled angler. Huh. Okay. Now we get to KO prevention. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. You should get up. Woohoo!
I'm always amazed what healing art.
It certainly looks fucking cool.
This can do.
Just doing my job.
All right. Instant cutscene.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Doberman's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
Pretty
But
much.
she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances.
It's fair. It's fair.
Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Okay. Huh. Yeah. All right. Holy shit, that looks cool. What the fuck? Like that one's That's fucking dope. Not so dope, but it's okay. These are all the... All right, I already thought that one was kind of cool anyway. But yeah. Yeah, I like the original one better, not gonna lie. Second edition. All right. Ooh. Hers are still all new anyway, but damn. Huh. Actually, I kind of like the refined one a little bit more. Doesn't matter because we're going to use this one anyway, so. Can't get any of his stuff. Oh, damn. Those match real well with his outfit at the moment. Huh. Alright. I'm starting to get to the refined stuff. That's cool. Right. So we need this. Right. I think that's it for that for now. Yeah. Manage ranch. Oh, I can raise a horse now. Raise a horse. Raise. Oh, we'll raise 2 horses. There we go. And a cow. $50. Some of this stuff sells okay. I mean, these don't, but if I just took one of those and probably made it into something basic like that. Huh. Interesting. And accessories. See what we got here. Ooh, I can actually make some of these. All right. Water and earth damage. Attack. Mental attack and recovery speed plus attack. Defense and wind damage. Huh. Huh. Could be handy. If I can find one that gives attack and attack, but doesn't look like it. Really do much water and earth. This could be handy though. This could be. Oh, that's right. That's crafting. Ants. Here we go. Not gonna use that. Damn. Hmm. Interesting. Get enhancement. Enhance. Okay. That'll be good. Oh, something happened. Dion got chic. I guess for having enough emblems? Or crafting enough? I don't know. He is now chic. AG went up by 1 though. So that's good. Not what I meant to do. What does he have? The Pierce one. Jesus, it goes down by 145. God damn. All right, that's fine. I know, yeah, let's give her that one. She doesn't lose much attack, but she gains a lot of penetration, which would be nice for stopping casts. I need to make her something that isn't just level 1. Using one of those at the moment. Had a level 3 one of the. Oh, I do. Okay. Well, one of them increased that. Nope, wasn't this one that had it. This one that had increased aggro there? Oh. Or one of these said increased aggro, and I know I didn't get rid of that. Unless I did by accident. Fuck. Damn. I must have. Had increased aggro. Maybe it said, and I got rid of. Fuck off. That sucks. Huh. Unless I used the wrong one. I thought I used this one and used the increased aggro one. Equally suck. This one could make her do some damage, though. Or not take damage. Care for much for decreased aggro, I can tell you that. Couple masses in total. So many of these. Some of them don't make sense. Oh, that's it. Okay. There we go. All right.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
No.
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
Yep.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my
Yes.
modest means to help.
Precisely. Yeah. We shall rest.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Why not?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Yeah, sure.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Missed some, apparently.
Why aren't you concerned about who I am?
Aha.
Feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
Cool.
a Renin.
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
Yeah, but Shion's Shion.
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free.
Okay.
If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Yep.
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Oh, I'm not missing many. I've seen a lot of these. Holy shit.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle.
Yeah.
It's getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renins who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
Okay.
What? You Renins couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why am I here?
Would it kill you to be a little more friendly?
I don't see how that's necessary.
Look, for the time being at least, we're working together. You don't have to make this harder than it already is.
Yeah.
In case you've forgotten, the two of us may be working together, but the only reason we're even teamed up right now is because our interests happen to overlap. Otherwise, why in the world would I be working with a Danon slave like...
Bam.
I'm not a slave. I'm not a slave anymore. Not since I chose to fight. I've left that life behind, and I'm better for it. Understand? I'm sorry for yelling.
I'm not.
But please, don't call me that ever again. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Huh.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Dr. Kusara.
Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's
course
just
he
a
did.
part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
The good dude.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like.
Fine.
When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Woohoo.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
Yep.
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an
Hi.
idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
What
He
brothers
wasn't
do?
just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So
Yeah,
much
true
so
dude.
that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
Woohoo.
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Woohoo.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Yes, Mom. Ah.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Huh.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too.
Well, damn.
We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
More cutscenes.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Well,
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Yup.
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action.
It's exactly what it is.
Group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
That's
true
fine.
That most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? Ready, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Good call. All right. Oh, okay. I thought these were going to be like big birds, like big birdie bastards. They're normal birdie bastards. Birdie bastard!
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Rising Wyvern! Stardust! You're mine! You're finished! Rising Falcon!
Anything in all flying free? Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Tiger Blade.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now.
Sia,
Woohoo!
Now.
consider yourself...
Yonks!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Hey, got a new crystal. Sweet. I got a 4. Oh, damn. What in the... What? Why? Slowly back away. I'm just kidding. We gonna run. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What does this lead? Would love to know. Why can this Dougal still stand? Secret weapon! Stop it right where it stands. Gonna give us the... make us use his thing. Grow vines in the ground to ensnare enemies and strike them. Effect on fleet-footed enemies, nullifies their evasive abilities, and downs them. So I'm guessing these people are quick. Yep.
Nowhere to run from my arc. When he slows down, that's our chance. You're mine. You're
Mega Ray.
Get out of this.
Tiger
Oh!
Arrow Squall.
Do you require
Spear. Here goes.
Rising
Freeze
Falcon.
Blazer.
Too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Escape my judgment. Time. Raging
Hit the wrong one. There we go. I got both of them. Like wolves or monkeys appear, send in Dolaheems. Boost attack and nullify their evasive abilities, keep them from dodging attacks.
Amazing.
That one's so cool.
It's over.
Yes!
Say no more. Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine this sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that. unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant
that's good water
past
right
in a
there.
way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it.
Good.
Well,
Probably
seeing
good
as
call.
it's stand in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All
All
right.
right.
Dohalim?
Well, it's rolling around to break number 2, and a couple minutes to go. Crocodile Crusher. Worn down hammer. Excuse me. Yante. Non-DLC artifact. Cool. Effects confer special artifacts. Excuse me. Confer special effects just by having them, which serve as bonuses, can be toggled. Enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these on and off in the artifact effect list. Okay. Ooh. Now set 6 additional arts. Press Y on the art selection screen to switch between the panels. Art screen to switch between panels. They're executed X. Okay. So basically I held down left trigger and I can put more arts on. Dohalim is a treasure hunter. Because of course he is. Because of course he is. Give that increased boost gauge at battle start. Oh, what is she? Boost gauge for enemy defeats. That'll help. Her boost gauge is really handy, so the more I can boost it, the better.
In the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Hell yeah, it will.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
Oh.
Did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Think she mad? There's something up here. I don't know how I feel about that.
Out of our way!
Take this!
Look sharp! Perfect move! Freezing storm!
Here I come! You're finished!
Their arms were interrupted!
You got fire!
I'm done! Let him mark me! Falling storm!
All yours! Start us!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Okay, here I go.
Anything in armor is all mine!
You're finished!
Armor won't save you!
This thing will not leave her alone, though.
Here I come! Milan! You're mine! You're finished! Blue escape!
Not what I meant, but
Blue escape!
The heavens must be smiling.
beautiful. Jesus, that's a lot of Gald. Holy shit. Alright, where's the next? I don't see the next campfire on here.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need
You
healing.
picked the wrong fight. Let's try this.
This one's mine.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Inferno turret!
Ha ha.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Right here. I got it. Ready and ready. Look sharp. Tornado. Firmament render.
Blue escape! Swallow blade! Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our
Stop that.
time.
Let's talk
Why is these little ones? Ow! Oh, sweet. Oh, okay.
Let's move.
Whoa.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it
All right.
you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Of course you would.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Nope. Running uphill is great, but all right. It's time for break number 2. Number 2, chat. Taking break number 2. We will be back, of course, obviously. But get up, stretch, refill your water, your coffee, your tea, whatever you drink, wherever you are. I don't care. I'll see y'all in a few minutes.